Oh, hi guys, Chewbacca Creasy here. I'm filling in this week because my dad says he's too sad to do a recap. He says he doesn't even want to do this anymore, that everything is terrible, and he doesn't even know why he tries. And I told him, hey, it's okay. I still think you're pretty neat, especially when you give me chicken. So let's do a quick rundown of everything that went wrong this weekend for my dad. The biggest problem for him was that he didn't put David Montgomery into his starting lineup in time on Thursday night, so he missed out on 34 points from a running back. I don't know what that is. I was going to tell him he could play with my toys if it would make him feel better, but he and I both know I would never let anyone else play with my toys. Those are my toys. No take, only throw that. No take. Anyway, April improves to 3-1, stays in third place. Dad scored the fewest points in the league this week. I hope he decides to give up on fantasy football and take me for more walks. Let's see what else happened this week. I spent most of it asleep in my bed or outside rolling around in the grass in the backyard. So Dad was yelling about Taylor and Charlie's mom playing and how Buffaloes and Dolphins were important this week. But there's also these Eagles. Anyway, I think I could fight all those animals, land, sea, or air. In the end, Taylor barely won because Derrick Henry was trucking fools like how I trucked the Amazon delivery man. Charlie's mom would beat almost everybody else in the league this week, so she shouldn't feel too bad. Let's go check in on my dad. Oh, Dad. Oh, Dad. Kevin and Missy's mom beat Stella's dad. Stella's dad got 0 touchdowns from his wide receivers this week. Do they not even know how to play fetch? My dad was yelling a lot about the Cowboys. I didn't like all that noise, so I hid under the bed for like an hour. But apparently he was yelling because he was happy about Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb finally have a touchdown. I don't know what that is, though. I wish he threw my toys 20 yards. Anyway, Kevin's mom proved to 1-3. Stella's dad still hasn't won a game yet. Hey, has anybody seen my dad? Anybody? Dad? Where are you, Dad? Penny and Mooch's mom won this week by like a million points, at least in dog points. Dad told everybody Christian McCaffrey was really good at football, and then he scored 49 points this week. That's the most points anybody's scored from a football player all year. He has zoomies like I do after a bath. Bears continue to be awful, but DJ Moore scored a bunch of points for Penny and Mooch's mom. Side note, I'm pretty sure I could fight a bear. For Drake, his first round pick, Jamar Chase, still hasn't scored a touchdown yet, and his team didn't score any touchdowns on Sunday. They smell worse than my breath right now. Let's check on Dad again. I'm kind of worried about him. Goose and Sam's mom finally lost a game this week to Nellie's goddad. Dad said to make sure I make fun of Daniel Jones and say that the Dallas defense is the only thing keeping Nellie's goddad's team relevant, but that just seems mean. My dad's the nicest guy ever, so I'm sure he didn't mean that. This guy Puka Nakua, which is what it sounds like when I eat stuff that I shouldn't, continues to be one of the best wide receivers in the league. Dad hopes that Cooper Cup comes back next week and catches all the balls that Puka's been getting, but I hope I'm the one that catches all of them instead. I thought I heard my dad in the bathtub. I hate that place. Okay, let's pick games for this week. I hope my dad forgets to set his lineup again and loses to Drake. I need to spend all weekend at the park, so if my dad doesn't care about football, he can take me there. It'd be great. I hope Nellie's goddad beats Taylor. I don't trust people that don't own dogs. Sophie's mom, I think it's gonna be Kevin's mom. Sophie's a big dog. I could take her, but I think she could take down Kevin and Missy. Charlie's mom is gonna be Stella's dad. Charlie's grandpa offered me some smoked sausage if I choose him. And finally, Goose and Sam's mom is probably gonna be Penny and Mooch's mom. Sam is so darn cute, even I couldn't fight him. Okay, I will probably try and fight him. I will fight anything. Okay, bye! I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend,
Everyone I know goes away in the end. And you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you